Most people want to trust that the person that is telling them about the world is an honest person. Like you.
Yes.
And not only are you co-stars, but you're the executive producers as well. What is something new that you learned about one another in this process?
Well, I knew nothing about your process.
I didn't know everything. I mean, literally.
Yeah, everything.
One of the hardest working women ever.
Same.
Not, I mean, in terms of how much you're doing. It's incredible. I mean, you went right in from Big Little Lies, right into this, right into Little Fires. I mean,
Yeah.
head spinning.
And Mark was saying, you know, when you guys would cut, the guys would go take a nap in their trailers. And yet you ladies were like working and looking on to the next scene and working through the scripts and that sort of thing. He was quite impressed with the work ethic by you both. And I want to know, you have said, Jen, that this is one of the hardest jobs you've ever had.
Yeah.
How instrumental was Reese in convincing you to come back to a major TV show?
Was it all my fault?
It was all your fault. She was so instrumental. You. It was literally Reese. It was the whole package that was presented was ideal.
Yeah.
You couldn't have dreamed something up better than this world.
Yeah.
Michael Ellenberg, Reese, us working as partners and exploring a world that I've always loved because I love a good morning talk show.
Yeah, yeah.
And then learning the goings on behind the scenes. It
Yeah.
was just
Yeah.
ripe and rich and exciting.
Mimi said that people haven't seen you do such a deep dive into drama like this before. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it felt very liberating and quite therapeutic.
Really? How so?
Because you're unpacking a lot of memories and things to evoke an emotion that will truthfully tell the scene as best possible.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of go to some places, or at least I really was, and most of the time I just felt like this weight lifted off of me when we would finish, a scene. I mean, I've had scenes where I basically vomit on her, and it was like, thanks, honey.
Because it can be heavy, right?
Yeah.
It can be really heavy. You even name drop our own Mary Hart, your character, in the premiere episode.
I do?
That's right.
Yes, remember?
Oh, yes, I remember.
Of course.
I love Mary Hart.
Would you like to say anything to Mary before she has a chance to see
Mary
it?
Judge, this is a blast from the past. I was 15 or 14, and I went to New York City to be part of an acting competition, and Mary Hart was the judge.
Stop it.
And I got second place.
Oh! Yes.
Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
After playing these roles, do you ladies have a new respect for maybe women like Mary who thrived for so long?
Oh my God.
Back in the day,
absolutely.
hell yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I can't even imagine what people had to endure and get through just to have their job. Just, the silence that was expected, the behavior that was just tolerated. And
Accepted.
it's really fascinating to be part of this conversation and be creating characters that look at every side of the Me Too experience.
Yes.
I mean, we're all trying to figure out how to act, how to behave at work. How do we live in corporate structures and that are more responsible. So I think there's definitely a perspective for everyone.
And the whole tenor of the show had to change, right? From when you were first developing it. How difficult was that to kind of do a 180 and then jump right in to the Me Too movement?
Well, it was very important what the tone would be and how we incorporated it into the show. And everyone agreed across the board that it should be as honest and messy and, ask the questions that nobody has the guts to ask, say the things that no one has the guts to say. So it sort of just rolled out very naturally.
And just go there.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mary Hart, anything else entertainment tonight that inspired you ladies in this series?
I mean, probably our experience of being interviewed.
Yes, probably this exchange.
This right here.
Yes,
That we've
having
done,
to have those cards in your hand.
that we've done
we had
many
a lot
times.
of the cards.
gotten very good
We
with
had to
that.
ask people questions. It made them like
Research.
go,
And
"What?"
you've done this yourself. With, you've already done that
Uh-huh.
with your network. I was with Oprah not too long ago, and I asked her if she would be on this series. And we saw the picture of you and Oprah in Alex's dressing room.
Yeah.
Is that a hint? Will she be on the series?
Well, we'll find out.
You're the bosses, ladies.
Uh-huh.
You can make it happen.
We will find out.
You can make it happen. Maybe so.
I mean,
Anything is
That would be
possible.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like lifetime goals, yes.
Okay, Jen, I know that a Friends reboot is like slim chance, like slim to none. But what about a Green Sister like spinoff or special with you two and Christine Applegate?
That would be funny.
That would be funny.
What would that look like?
Well, it won't happen for a long time because we're
we
really
have to
busy
shoot
right
this
now.
show.
'Cause we're shooting this show.
But Christina should come on our show.
Oh, she sure as hell should.
Oh, I love her.
She's
That would be
fantastic.
She's
great.
so talented and funny.
Yes.
What would she play?
She could play your sister.
That's true.
She could play my sister.
Yes.
She could play another anchor from a rivaling show.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Or
we
someone
go.
to come in and threaten both of our positions.
I love it.
On
And
to
then
something.
you and I join forces and we're like, mm-mm.
Here we go.
Or, I don't know, we'll go talk to Carrie about it.
Yeah.
On to something. Loved TikTok. Your son showing you how to use TikTok.
Reese tick. Reese talk.
We love you on social media. So can you now convince Jen to join us on the ground?
Oh gosh.
We need you, Jen.
I don't think I'm going to be the one to have that conversation.
But I've been beaten, guys.
People keep talking to you about it, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure this is not
Yeah.
the first time it's come up.
No.
What are
It's-
your thoughts on doing it or not doing
You
it?
know, I just think, listen, I think what you resist persists. So I also think, it's something that is a part of our world now, and it's not going away. And listening to you talk about it and how you can actually kind of have a little bit more of control over the narrative that's out there, and right some wrongs and some silly things that God knows that are said often.
Yeah.
Sounds intriguing.
Yeah, so maybe, you never know.
Maybe, you never
two
know.
are friends in real life. Was it difficult on this am I right? You hang, right? You hang out.
What if we weren't friends?
I know. We just like, uh-huh.
We really are friends.
We really are.
What
Yes.
if we weren't friends, then we'd have to be like, yeah, we're friends.
Yes.
Sure.
I've never had to do that. Have you?
No.
But
the
do
worst.
you was it hard to be in the tense scenes with one another, or it's just what you do as actors?
No, it was actually great because there's this level of trust.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yes.
Yeah.
anything you need from me, I'm here for you. I can be quiet. I can, and it was, a sense of, I got you, and hey, let me know if there's anything else I could do different. Or,
It's hard to scream at her, though.
No, it's not.
It was a little. That one scene was hard.
The one in episode 9?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were good screaming
That
at me,
hurt my
though.
feelings. No, meaning I hurt my feelings yelling at you.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
And I had to
okay.
apologize later or
Why?
something. Okay, so morning show speed round before we
boy.
wrap up. How many times do you hit the snooze button on your alarm?
Oh, God.
3.
Okay.
Yes.
Something?
Yes, it's not a yes or no.
Yes.
It's a number.
It's
You
a
do
3.
hit the
A 3.
yes.
The
Okay.
3's a good one.
Orange juice or mimosa?
What day of the week?
Yeah, where are we?
Any day. Whenever you
Neither.
want.
Monday through Friday is
Neither.
Yeah, I
Neither.
don't like orange juice.
I don't either, and
Yeah.
it's filled with sugar.
Okay.
Work out or sleep in? You're up,
Depends on
you're
the day,
going,
to be
you're
honest.
going.
Yeah, what day?
Okay, who's the first person you text or call when you wake up?
My mom
Aww.
and my daughter because she's at college.
Yeah.
Usually it's a group of there's a group text that's happening of girls friends that I
Something.
usually chime into.
Yeah. And last one, where do you catch up on your news in the morning?
I listen to podcasts, NPR and New York Times, and I look at Twitter.
I watch Morning Joe and the Today. I kind of surf between the morning shows.
Love it. Congrats, lady.
Thank you so
It's
much.
a home run. We love it.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
The part you guys never seem to realize is that you don't have the power anymore. And frankly, I've let you bozos handle this long enough. We are doing this my way.